Hey everyone. So I wanted to share with you past couple of days of course after my mother's passing, I was dealing with the upset of it, and then I had to do the arrangements with the funeral home. And this past Tuesday, it is now Thursday, but this past Tuesday I had the viewing and I just could not see her body. I could not remember her like that. I want to remember how she was and not, you know, what she looked like in the casket, but everyone stated that, she looked great and it looked like her. And that makes me happy. And my son got to say his goodbyes to her. And he wanted to be alone without anyone in there because he wanted to be able to share what he needed to share. And so that was good for him to be able to, I guess, in some ways move on. But he's dealing with her absence now, just as I am and many of her friends and family. And it's the hardest thing. But with everything that was going on, I felt inside that God needed to tell me something. And so, with my laptop, I started listening to him. And, he told me, he said, "Do not fear, son. You do what you can in your strength." And just to let everyone know, he was telling me about her arrival to heaven. And it's not just her, it's everyone who passes, you know, in Jesus. Everyone who passes, this is what's in store for them. So I'm only sharing what apparently everyone experiences there. But he told me, "Do not fear, son. You do what you can in your strength, and what cannot be done, don't stress over. I will take care of you every step of the way. I know this is a hard time for you. I know you loved your mother very much. I have her in my presence, and I'm loving her. She is not like she was on earth. She is whole and complete. The moment her foot stepped in heaven, she was restored to who she is in me. She is grateful for the love and care you have showed her. You honored her greatly, and she loves you so much. She is with her mother. Her reunion in words could not be expressed. There were tears of joy, and as soon as they saw each other, your mother's heart was restored. Now they are catching up. All those years without one another, they are making up for it. Your mother is sharing everything with her mother. When you get to heaven, you will see your grandmother, and your heart will be whole. Don't grieve your mother. Her joy is inexpressible. I know you miss her earthly existence, but her heavenly existence is much more greater. Your mother will pray on your behalf, and things will happen. Her mansion is beautiful, and she has everything in there she could ever want. Both your mother and her mother will spend much time there, and together along with your aunts and father. If you could only see her joy, this is unlike what she has experienced on earth. You honored your mother so much on earth. You built her up and strengthened her. This pleased your grandmother. You were in the place of her mother, and she is very proud of you. As of now, your mother is with her mother and aunts. They are catching up. If you could see your mother now, if you could see the immense joy and fulfillment she has, you would not grieve. Has this encouraged you? It should. I want you at peace knowing your mother is fine in my hands and enjoying her heavenly home. You loved her so well on earth, words cannot express the love she has for you and how you cared for her. Your family is so very proud of you, and they honor you. Your reward is very great, son. I will take care of you every step of the way. I am by your side. I said in my word that to not worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow has enough worries of its own. Do what you can each day, and don't worry about what you got to do in a few days or a week. When you worry about tomorrow, you can miss out on what I can do today. Let me guide you, and I will work all things out for you. I love you. So that's what God wanted me wanted to tell me. And so I thought that it would bless my hearers, for those whose family members have passed on. I pray that this blesses you, and just know that, they are extremely happy. They don't have the hurts anymore that they had. You know, my mother had a lot of rejection and self worth issues and hurt. And as soon as she stepped foot in heaven, according to what Jesus told me, is that she was completely whole. She was free from all that. So it makes me happy, and if somebody asked me if I ever want my mother back on earth, I'd be like, no, I'm not taking her from the joy. I want her happy, and to be with her mother makes her so very happy. So as of now, I'm getting all her accounts closed. I had to call and get, what was it? I tried to close her Amazon account. I called the healthcare. I called social services. I tried going to the bank. I gave them the required documentation, but they still need the death certificate, as do a lot of places. So I have to try to round them up and try to get extra. Who knows how much that's going to be per death certificate. So it really makes me sad that I'm doing this. But, it's life. I just got to continue on with God. I was told that I have 30 days to vacate my mother's place, and I'm leaving that to God. I think it's going to be easier just to get rid of her furniture, give it to those who are in need. And then I don't know how God's going to work it out. Maybe He will provide, you know, soon another place for me. I don't know what's going to happen, but I trust Him. I want my full dependence to be on God, and He'll take care of me like He does with everyone. So I just wanted to give this update to you, and I pray that, what Jesus had shared with me will also bless you. So thank you for taking the time to watch.